Hey guys, it's Motivation by Moses. I'm back with another video for you guys today. I'm gonna get right into it right away. So, throughout all my experience of training people in calisthenics and being a practitioner myself, the biggest mistake that I see for beginners in calisthenics is that they tend to train to failure, all right? And that's a recipe for disaster, especially when you're just starting out in calisthenics. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to train to failure if you want to succeed, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a quick picture for you guys, right? So we're going to have two guys. They just started at the same time. We have guy A and we have guy B, okay? Guy A trains, let's say they're training for, they're doing push-ups, all right? Guy A trains to failure and guy B doesn't, right? So their training protocol, they're just starting out. Let's say they're doing 5 sets of regular push-ups, right? Guy A goes to failure on the first set. Let's say the failure for guy A and the failure for guy B is the same. So guy A goes to failure on the first set, which is 10 reps. And guy B just does about 50 to 60% of his max. So guy B is doing 6 reps, okay, per set. So they're doing 5 sets in total. So guy A goes to failure in the first set and he does 10 push-ups. Guy B does 6 push-ups. On the second set, because guy A went to failure and his body is not yet adapted to this kind of training, right? On the second set, guy B only does 4 push-ups. Guy A is able to do 6 push-ups again. On the third one, guy B does 3 push-ups. Guy A is able to do 6 again. On the fourth set, guy B does another 3 push-up. Guy A does another 3 push-up. Guy B does another 6. On the last set, guy A can max out for 4 and guy B does 6 again. At the end of the day, guy B did more push-ups in total than guy A did. Guy B had put in more volume than guy A did. Now this is a big difference. This is where it comes into play. Because guy A went to failure, guy A needs a lot more time to rest and recover before he can come back and do another exercise. Guy B does not go to failure, but did more reps. So he needs less time to recover. And he's able to do more exercise maybe the next day or the next day after. So when we looking at it in a grand scheme of this, guy A is taking a longer break before he can exercise again, but guy B could continuously do workouts because he's not going to failure, right? So over a period of time, guy B is doing a lot more reps and he's putting a lot more volume than guy A is. Now, because of that, guy B starting strength starts to go up, right? Now, if your strength is increasing, guess what else is another base for strength? Your endurance will increase because your strength base went up. But guy A is doing less workouts and needs more recovery. So think about it like this. The faster you try to go, the faster you're going to burn out calisthenics in the beginning. What you want to do is you want to go through the foundational stage where, just think about it like a house, right? If you're building a house, what you need to do is have a solid foundation before you start putting the bricks by bricks by bricks to build the whole house, right? So the same thing applies to calisthenics. That's where the patience comes in. That's where proper programming comes in and proper structure comes in. Now, because guy B is following a proper structure and a protocol, he's not going to failure. He's doing more and more, and he has more volume. So guess what? His body is gonna adapt and change faster to that style of training. So he's gonna get stronger a lot faster and build muscle a lot faster. But guy B needs a long time to rest and recover because he burned himself out. So the goal is not to burn yourself out in the beginning. The goal is to be able to do as much sets and as much reps as you can without going to failure. That's where the idea of grease the groove method comes in, where you do, let's say in the beginning you do 3 push-ups in the morning, and then you do 3 push-ups an hour after, and by the end of the day you've put in a lot of reps, right? So the same thing applies to when you're working out. You do not want to go to failure as a beginner. You want to build that foundation, you want to build that structure. And everybody that I train in the beginning in regards to calisthenics, it could be men or women, I always make sure this training style is full body training. So they always do full body training in the beginning. So we don't do no special splits where it's push day, pull day, or push legs, push core. No, none of those fancy splits. Full body. Even to this day, I do full body training. Why? The reason why we do full body training. When we do full body training in calisthenics, it allows us to systematically, as a beginner, it allows you to systematically be able to work out, right, with good programming one day, rest in between, and be able to work out the next day, rest again, and be able to work out the next day, rest again, and be able to work out the next day. Over a long period of time, you've put in a lot of work. You've put in a lot of workout sessions, right? So that means you're going to be able to put in more volume each time. Now think about this. If as a beginner, if you're doing a push day and a pull day, your body is not used to this strenuous activity yet. So if you're doing a push day and all you're doing on that day are just pushes, right? You're going to be so fatigued, right? You're going to need a long time to rest and recover, and your body is not used to systematically, right, doing a set and then going again doing another set, and then going again doing another set, and then going again doing another set. And again, it takes time. You have to build this muscular endurance in calisthenics. So I always advise beginners, always do full body training. And full body training is also gonna make sure that you are not missing any key points. You're building your body completely, right? And the biggest thing, the biggest problem in calisthenics is like we fail to work and neglect certain body parts, right? When you're doing full body training, you cannot neglect any body part at all right? And also helps you out in terms of being able to build that endurance, because you're able to go from one set, one upper body, then you do a lower body, then you do a core, then you do a push, then you do a pull, then you do your core again, then you do your lower body. So it allows you to systematically go from one exercise to another, building that endurance base. And that's the biggest thing. Building that endurance base is very essential in calisthenics. Because at the end of the day, for you to be able to build these muscles, you're gonna need to be able to increase your rep count and be able to do lots and lots and lots of reps. All right. So I always advise people in the beginning, right, do full body training. Do not go to your max. Go between 50 to 60% of your max capability for each exercises, right? And now let's go in terms of like breaking it down, a simple total body day, right? And what is the scheme? What should you do? You should do a push exercise. You do about 5 sets. You do a pull exercise. You do about 5 sets. You do core exercise. You do about 5 sets. And you do lower body exercise. You do about 5 sets. And that should be your regimen. You take adequate rest between each set. So you should be working in a structure where you are doing your set, you take 40, 60-second break, and you do your next set. 40 to 60-second break, you do your next set. It's a game of patience. Do not try to go fast. If you go fast, you're gonna burn yourself out. Systematically progress, and trust me, believe me, in no time, you might feel like it's a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a long time, right? Because before you know, you blink your eyes, 30 days. You blink your eyes, March. Blink your eyes, April, June, May, July. August. You're like, damn, it was just New Year's. How we in April already? The time will go by. Just progressively work smarter, all right? Build that foundation. Do not train a failure as a beginner. I repeat, do not go to failure as a beginner. Build that foundation. You are in this game for a lifestyle. You are in this game for the long haul, okay? It's a lifestyle. You're gonna get there. Just keep progressively working smarter. Remember, if you go to failure, you're gonna burn out. I hope you guys enjoy this information. I hope you guys enjoy this tip that I gave you today. Please subscribe to this channel. Please share my videos. And until next time, peace and love. Motivation, you know I love y'all. Stay motivated, and I'm out of here.